Hi everyone, so I'm going to do my labour and delivery. I might have to do this in two parts. So on the 30th of December, I'd been out with one of my friends. We'd been shopping, and all day, on and off, I was just getting some tightenings. No pain with them, just tighten, just my belly getting tight. So when I got home, I'd got into bed about 11. I was on the computer. Between 11 and 12, I'd had 3 periody type pains, and then about 12 o'clock I thought, maybe I've done it, I'm just going to go to sleep. So I turned my computer off and gone to sleep. From the time that I fell asleep till about 20 to 2, I'd had 3 pains, and they were shooting pains. They were just 3 shooting pains, and each time they woke me up out of my sleep. So the last time that I got one, I sat up and I thought, I can't lay here anymore, keep getting woken up. And I thought, I think this might be it. And what made me think that was because that's what happened the first time around. I got woken up in the night with a shooting pain. So I got out of bed and I said to my mum, Mum, I'm getting some pains. I said, will you come downstairs and sit with me? She said, yeah, well, of course I will. So I've grabbed like my phone, my headphones, so I could have my hypnobirthing music on. I have my birthing ball and pen and paper handy and things like that. So I've gone downstairs and I said, can you run me a bath, Mum? I feel like I just want to get in the bath and just try and relax as much as I can. She said, yeah, of course I'll run your bath. And then it was 10 to 2 that I'd felt my first contraction, where it builds up and goes down. That was the first time I'd felt it, and it lasted about 30 seconds long. And that's from the point I started timing them at 10 to 2. And you'll see that bit of paper with the most terrible handwriting on there, but I was just scribbling, so please excuse that handwriting. Then about 3 o'clock, so they were really, really mild pains. So about 3 o'clock, I said to my mum, oh, give Nasir a call, tell him what's happening. That's my husband. So tell him what's happening. So my mum's called him and she said, we think Claire's gone into labour, just to let you know, be prepared. So he said, I'll call you in an hour. Then at 4 o'clock, about 4ish, just gone 4 maybe, I said, Mum, you might as well go to bed, you've fallen asleep, just go to bed. I said, you're going to need the energy tomorrow to look after my son, my eldest son. Alright then, so she's gone to bed. And then between that time I'd sent her to bed till about 10 to 5, something like that, 5 o'clock, I don't know, something like that. I said, I'd done some updates with you guys. And then after I'd done my updates with you guys, I thought, I'm coping really well. I think I could go and lay down myself. That's how well that I thought that the hypnobirthing was working. So I've gone upstairs, I had my hypnobirthing on, I'm laying in bed, and then it must have been about maybe like 5:05. I hadn't been laying there very long. My husband calls, so I've gone downstairs, answered the phone. From the time that I'd got up out of bed, walked downstairs, it made my contractions quicker, like that they were coming closer together, they were longer and they were stronger. And I said, they've really ramped, I said to him on the phone, I said, they've really ramped up now I've been walking. He said, well, what should I do? Like, should I come? Do you want me to wait? I said, no, wait, let me call the hospital, because I haven't even called them yet. Let me see what they say, and then I'll let you know. He said, all right then, do that. Anyway, my mum's come back downstairs. I said, Mum, can you run me another bath? The first bath I didn't get in because I physically just couldn't I just couldn't do it. I just got myself so comfortable on that birthing ball, I just couldn't move, and I was... So my mum's gone and run me another bath, and then I said, while the bath was running, I said, Mum, can you call the ward, not the ward, I said, can you call this number? This is the number the midwife told me to call if I go into labour. So she's on the phone, she's calling, and she's ringing and ringing and ringing, and no one's picking up. She kept trying. And then she was trying for a good half hour, I couldn't get through. So I said, do you know what, forget that. Call this number, this is the number of the ward that I had Kason on. They're going to be open, perhaps they can help. So she's called the ward and they've said, oh, that number you're calling is not open at night. She said, don't worry, she said, I'll contact whoever's on call and get them to call you. So I was waiting for the phone call, and then a midwife calls me and she says, oh, how far apart are they, you know, how long they lasting, things like that. And then she said, oh right, well it sounds like things are happening. She said, I'll be on my way. She said, but don't panic. She said, I'm coming from so and so. She said, so I'm going to be about 40 minutes, so don't panic. So I was like, okay then. So I went and got in the bath. I got in the bath about 6:10. Or 6 minutes past, no, 8 minutes past 6 to be specific, because I remember writing down my last contraction before I got in the bath. So I got in the bath, and then all of a sudden I just felt this pressure, and I just thought, oh my god, I'm going to have to push or something, because I've got loads of pressure down there. So I was calling for my mum. I said, Mum, I've got loads of pressure, please, like, I feel like this baby, don't leave me. So she says, oh no, don't have that baby in the bath. She might not be the right temperature. So I'm laying in the bath, and she's gone, let me go and call Nasir to tell him like that you've called the hospital. So she's on the phone to my husband, telling him, you know, call the hospital, make your way down. There's a midwife coming. So I'm in the bath, still got this pressure, and I'm saying, Mum, help, I'm scared. And she's come back and she's gone, he could hear you on the phone, Claire, saying that you were scared. And then what it was, all that pressure, I think was probably the baby's head coming down further, because my bowels got pushed open. So that's what I think it could have been. I think the baby's head was just moving down, and that's what the pressure was. So yeah, then the midwife turns up at 7:15, and my husband turns up at exactly the same time. So yeah, they both get there at 7:15, and I'll leave it there for part 1, because I don't want this video to be too long, and then I'll do part 2 next.